Something could be breaking, and it's like, damn, I don't need another broken item. I don't need to fix another electronic, or I don't need to crack my screen anymore, or your kid broke something. It's like, oh my God, here we go again. Something could be cracking. It also could just be your body. It's like, oh, I'm getting older. Let me stretch. There's also something that you don't want to hear. You're like, you know what? I don't care to hear about that. I don't care about that. I don't want to deal with it. What's going on for Taurus? You could be focused on a new opportunity right now. Something that's I was gonna say legal. Are you in the legal system? Are you going to school for something legal, or maybe you want to do a what do you call those? An expungement? Maybe you should look into that. This may This may present an opportunity for you to break free from something that's been holding you back. Somebody need to look into getting the record expunged. Especially if you did something that you feel like, okay, I was weak, I didn't have any kind of clarity, I was just kind of out of my mind, and you have some type of self-discipline now. There's going to be opportunity presented to you. This is going to allow you to get out of your mind. Maybe you're holding back for some type of stability, but at the same time you feel like there's some type of broken home, or things are just not emotionally stable where it should be. You got some type of self-doubt when it comes to it, or maybe somebody in your family makes you feel like you made the wrong decision about something. I feel like you have some type of good luck and or karma, okay? So let things play out as it should. Success is inevitable. It's out here. You just may be a little bit bored with the people around you. Again, either in your family, friends, love options. People are just boring you right now. You're just kind of holding back. There may be some type of challenge, again, with the justice system, and or you feel like something is fair. This could be another person, maybe on the air sign. Somebody can't move on, but at the same time, they're not trying to heal anything. They're not trying to, yeah, it's a burden. And every time that y'all do things or get back together, whatever the case may be, it causes more type of conflict and or tension. This is somebody that you reunite with at the point that you feel like you have some type of stability, or you just want some type of stability. Somebody you use as a codependency. There's going to be some type of balance when it comes to your love offers or people that's around you. But you need to get out of this burden when it comes to someone of your past. It's just not going to work. It's not. Okay? There may be some type of breakdown in communication when it comes to an Aries or a fire sign. This also could be a Scorpio. Somebody's going to have to let something go. They feel restricted at the moment. They got some type of bad news. Okay? Maybe they lack a direction. They may want your compassion and love. They may want some of your empathy. Again, it's just not going to work. You need to let it go. What else for Taurus? All right, there could be a Leo around you. They have some type of weakness and or self-doubt. They could be tempted to either get pregnant, get somebody else pregnant, balance out a pregnancy, something like that. This could be a friend, okay? I don't think this is an actual relationship. This is somebody around you. They could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius, a Leo, having a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, having a Sagittarius. They have some type of doubt that they can get through something. They want to create some type of balance, or you can help them get some type of balance. Talk to them about their practical solutions, okay? Especially if they're an entrepreneur. They got some type of message that something has to start over or something has to move quickly. And they feel like whatever this is or whatever this choice is, it could bring some type of tension, okay? What else for Taurus? You could be dealing with something but still trying to push along. It's like people don't know what you're going through behind the scenes. But you're still trying to progress. You're still trying to look forward to like what's next and keep it pushing. You're still trying to keep yourself to a routine. You also could be trying to move forward when it comes to an earth sign. Maybe you're slow to reach out, or you're kind of on the defense when it comes to this certain person, so they don't really have any clarity that you're interested. But you also want to be strategic and or play your cards right. But be careful if you're trying to be like, oh, I don't know if I want to, go towards this person and be manipulative or whatever. Be careful when it comes to that. This person could have a toddler. Yeah, because it seems like they're going through something and they'll be able to slow this down, whatever this is. What's with the earth sign? There's an opportunity there, or there's something that you've been routine regarding an opportunity, a job, a property is coming towards you, even though you don't see it yet, even though there's some type of fear attached to it. Okay, so give yourself some type of mental break. Get completely out of your head. It's there. You may be confused because you feel like you've been through a lot. You feel very like tired and just drained, fatigued. You're starting to feel some type of sadness about your balance and everything that you have to manage. Again, you have good luck on your side. Things are going to come in to help you feel established and or feel like you're invested in something that's going to lead you to some type of positivity. But you can feel isolated right now. You can feel like you're either alone and or like you have some type of issues with your finances. It's like, damn, I shouldn't have invested in this. I shouldn't have gave into this. I shouldn't have paid for this or whatever. But you felt like it was the right move to make, and right now you're just conflicted about it because things are not ideal. Okay? There could be some type of third party aid or gossip. Somebody could be overindulging. Somebody's a liar. This could be a friend and or just somebody of your past that you needed to end the things with, or like you go back and you still reread their text message, or you still reread or look at old pictures or whatever the case may be. You're causing a challenge to yourself. Let this go. Who is this with? For Taurus? Somebody can be trying to let you go, Taurus. Someone with the initial Q, the initial O, an Aquarius, heavy on the Aquarius. A Cancer, the initial L, the initial A, or again, it could be you, Taurus. They trying to let you go. Alright, what else we got for Taurus? You may need to take some type of precautions when it comes to your finances and or your job. Make sure you're tuned into your intuition right now. Stay grounded, stay connected, okay? See, you see how that just happened? I think they just cracked my screen. I ain't gonna hold you. It is what it is. There may be some type of disruption that comes up. Something that just gets you distracted from what you're trying to do. It completely reroutes your mental. Okay, so trust yourself when you go through it. Again, something's going to stop you from whatever you're doing. But whatever this is, you can stop it as well and get back to work, and it's going to lead to your abundance. So you may have to get out of your emotions when it comes to something, but it's like, okay, I have to stop what I'm doing, address the situation, address my emotions, and then get back to it. And then this is how you're getting towards it, okay? But there may be something that comes up and you're like, oh, I knew that this was going to bother me or bother my finances or whatever the case may be. Maybe you've been saving some money or you've been trying to protect yourself or whatever, but there is something that's popping up. But it's not going to make you super anxious, all right? So don't stress over it too early. You'll be fine. I'm thinking, he don't want to be saved, don't save him. That's not my, don't claim him. White boy, it's a chain, Taylor. Him, don't keep him, ho. Alright, what's going on with Taurus? Go, man. Go, man. So something about you and your best friend, they could be hyping you up. Especially like for your birthday, they give you some type of gratitude and or comfort. But secretly, you feel like, oh, I wish this was coming from a relationship. I wish this was coming from a partner. I wish this was coming from somebody who loves me. But you know, you got to work towards either emotionally balancing your emotions or someone else being practical when it comes to their emotions. You got to work towards it. But you still may be practical with someone who's just very sexual or impulsive. They come in and out whenever they like to. They have like a focus and it gets you off focus. Okay? Absolutely. You take the opportunity when you shouldn't on people that you shouldn't. And I get it, it's your birthday. Maybe you just want to like, oh, I just want to have a good time. I just want to heal. I just want to be with somebody that makes me feel good. That looks at me with some type of authority. I want to abandon my boundaries for the moment. Just kind of see where things are going to go. But at the same time, this strength puts you in some type of anxiety because you feel like it's going to be a burden to get to where you actually want to go, but you just don't see it coming. So you make decisions for the moment, and then you feel like, oh, I feel like I'm imbalanced by doing so. Again, saving is a big thing for you right now. Or there could be a Capricorn around you. All right. Let's see. This is about a Taurus and a Capricorn. Somebody's uncommittal. Somebody is maybe wanting to send you a message. Maybe you're untraditional or they're untraditional and they have some type of creative opportunity or whatever. But they're going to send you a message about a relationship. But they're like, oh, yeah, I just don't feel like I'm flexible to something. They're not willing to make a sacrifice at the moment because they're having something to balance out. But this may be somebody that you want to flirt with or it's like you may even know them from the past. somebody that gives you some type of comfort. And she's like, oh, this is going to a relationship. I've been learning. I've been watching you, or whatever the case may be. But they're trying to recover. There's something that they're going through in isolation. Yeah. They're trying to possess some type of celebration and or milestone, but it seems like there's been some type of change and or conversation that shook things up for them quickly. And so they're distracted. So just don't take it too personal when you reach out. They may decline you for sure, but they're at a standstill. Okay. What else is going on for Taurus? We're getting y'all love life. All right, Taurus. Be careful who you're around. Okay. Somebody may call you and express some type of truth again and some type of love, but it seems like they're fleeting some type of trigger. They're not only looking at one side of something. Maybe they were let go out of a relationship, something ended for sure, and so they're trying to run into the next best thing, and they feel like that's you. They feel like they can ascend with you. But also it feels like they're rushing, like they're under a time clock or whatever the case may be. Yeah, so something's just not going to be enough. I feel like this is going to end something. It's like, yeah, I was initially looking at you as an option, but I no longer consider you an option. Who is this for Taurus? Who do you no longer consider an option? Who do you consider you an option? All right, this could be a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Pisces, the initial H, an Aries, a Virgo, a Leo, a Taurus. It could be you. Or you're dealing with another one, okay? They don't consider you an option anymore. Or once you start talking to this person, you won't consider them an option. All right, singles. You may be angry at some type of gossip. Something may trigger you, so be careful with that. It may bring on your fear side, like, oh, I'm gonna say something, like, relax. Okay. No need to get aggressive. Yeah, some type of secret or something that's like what? This person said that they slept with me. This person said that they, something that throws you off. And maybe you did have some type of secret needs or whatever the case may be, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to feel like I have to be loved. I just want somebody that I can have one night stand with, and somebody's going around and talking about it. And it's like, you know what? I need an exit plan. Heavy on the walking away. Because this person's going to cause some type of struggle, and they're still watching you, and maybe they're addicted to you, and or they're trying to trigger you into another cycle somehow, some way. Be careful who you stay with or who you deal with, even if it's a one-night stand. All right, relationships. Something could be restarting. Something also could be a cycle, so be careful. But it feels like you guys are really connected. You guys mirror each other from time to time, whether good or bad. Somebody may feel neglected right now, but they're still willing to give this a try. They're like, okay, well, this is just another year that I didn't have anything. Well, it's another year that we only did this in the past or whatever. But they're still trying. They could be barely asking for help, but they feel like they're drowning in emotions. Okay, they're keeping things up for appearances, and they feel like things are within reach. It's able for you guys to get on the same page, but there's some type of something that's been blindsided or not truly seen. Married, Taurus. I was going to say even divorce. Maybe you were married and you're going through a divorce. What's going through married, Taurus? Okay, so you're going to have some type of idea of like what kind of boundaries you like, what kind of space you like for yourself. Just for your own personal growth, just for, to feel love for yourself and to yourself, by yourself. You also could be creating a boundary to somebody that loves you, like that secret admirer. And you're like, no, I'm not faking it when it comes to like me being happy in my relationship. Like we actually are happy, we're growing. But they're like, no, this is an illusion. I'm watching you and I can tell that you're going through some type of struggle. And you're like, no, I'm not. So there could be some type of secret admirer that's trying to push a boundary either on you or your person. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are still going to be able to get through it. So overall, it looks good. All right. What we got for Taurus? You could be watching your phone. You're waiting on somebody to send you a message and or send some type of communication. It's like you want them to tell you that, okay, well, yeah, I'm going through this legal system, or yeah, I'm going through this divorce, or yeah, I'm going through whatever. Just because you feel like, okay, well, you don't have any real confusions. There's some type of mixed signals. This person could seem really triggered right now. Yeah, denial. It is. It's like, okay, well, no, I'm accepting this, or no, I'm waiting on this, but it's not working. Somebody's not going to bring you any type of clarity. It's not. So you may have to build your wall up. You may have to actually start looking at other options when it comes to this person. You also may have options that are interested in you, but you feel like, nah, these people are trash. I'm not really interested. I want to, you know, go to another city. I want to go to another state or whatever. Maybe I'll meet somebody on a vacation. If there's somebody that wants to talk to you and they was like, okay, I just want to accept responsibility. I understand why you're doing something. They feel like they're guarded against you, or they have to put in a lot of work because you have options and you threw them away. They're going to want to invite you to a trip or invite you somewhere and see if they can pride your, like, whatever's closed off. They want to feel like they can open it up for you, basically. This is going to happen this summer, especially if you were married or divorced. And it may even give you a gift. This person could have been cheating or dealing with someone, and now they're unsatisfied with this person. This is why they're coming back. Heavy on if it's a fire sign. Okay? The childish behavior is still going to be able to be seen. So trust yourself. Alright. What's going on for... I was going to call you Leo. You can be dealing with a fire sign. What's going on for Taurus? You're getting out of your head, so good job. It seems like you're no longer acting in fear. You're no longer in this, like, fight or flight, scarcity mindset. You know you have an energy to persevere through any type of change or challenge, or you're able to adapt. You even have some type of introspection about yourself. So it's like whenever you feel like you are dark, or you know how to put yourself back into a balance or a light energy, or you know how to do something for yourself. There could be somebody that you're connected to. This could be a water sign, like a Scorpio, or an earth sign. Maybe you guys are committed to making things work and get things balanced between y'all. Maybe even your environment, like your home. You want another home or something like that. Yeah, you do. You want something that you can see a value in for your long term, or something that can be celebratory for y'all. Like enough space or whatever. I think something is coming. Yeah. You also may get some type of clarity about some type of marriage or someone's belief. And you may be like, oh, I'm just not sure if this is connected as it should be. Or, oh, maybe let me slow down and kind of figure out what they're actually talking about. There may be some message about how some type of delay doesn't go in your favor, how something doesn't go that way. But at the same time, once you adjust your perspective, you see it as a new beginning versus a disappointment. Whatever that's about. All right, confirmations. All right, Taurus, confirmations. Some type of rejection is for the best, okay? It was for the best. It is for the best. Something about LA could be important. If this is not going to LA, someone's initials could be LA. Someone could be somebody could be on probation and or getting out of jail. Maybe they have some type of history. You can have a stiff back, a stiff neck, a stiff body. Your hard work is paying off, okay? Don't rely on your friends. You may be feeling content right now and or filming some type of content. You also could be traveling soon, especially if you're like going across the country or you're taking a flight somewhere. Somebody do like you, okay? Stop giving everyone's opinion and or thoughts, but stop getting everyone's opinions. It's fucking up your own intuition. Someone is shady, okay? So they may send you a fake apology. They may want you to accept it. You may be like, yeah, just for the moment, but you're really like, no. You're just trying to get some type of exit plan. You're not really in the bind. Okay, things are going to be moving for you soon. Advancement of growth. Things are going to be moving for you soon. The initial D could be important, first, middle, or last. There's something that you need to do now, for real, for real. There could be a family visit that's popping up, or somebody that wants to pop up on you. All right, somebody's going to tell you that y'all can work through this, or, you know, if it's a small situation, y'all can. You could be trying on new clothes. Some type of exposure is coming out. All right. Final messages for Taurus. The burden is going to be lightened and or delegated to other people. Okay? You can relax. You may feel like you're unstable right now, or you're unable to solidify a decision and or an investment. But things are going to turn around. You may just have to count your finances, count your coins, count your bills, or whatever the case may be. But it's not going to be super toxic. This could be a new contract or something that you're starting up for. Things will balance out. Just give it time. Okay? You're not making the wrong decision.